Well, hey there, John here, and I'm back in the kitchen. In the lab at the Hands-On Discovery Center, where today we're going to be talking about paleontology, the study of evidence of ancient life on Earth. Now, when most people think of paleontology, they think of fossils, like big old dinosaur bones in a museum, and they're not wrong. Of course, fossils, the actual remains from a living creature, are a part of what are called the body fossils. But there's another type of paleontological fossil record called trace fossils. And this could be anything from footprints of a mighty mammoth walking across kind of a muddy surface, or like a slithery snake going across the sand, or even a little red panda walking across the mud to get a drink of water. They are evidence left behind by the animal that is preserved over time, thousands or millions of years, that we can then look back. We can learn from those traces left behind by the animal. Today we are going to make our own trace fossils that are a little bit younger than 10,000 years old, because they're going to be about 10 minutes old. But you can actually make this in your kitchen with ingredients that you have in your pantry, starting with flour. You're going to use about 1 cup of flour, add it to the bowl. Boop, boop, boop. And this is a recipe for, just a very simple recipe for salt dough that you could use for any project or craft at home. But for 1 cup of flour, we're going to have half a cup of salt, half a cup of my favorite chemical, H2O, and about a tablespoon, which is, that much, of craft glue. And you're going to mix that up, and this is going to take a little while to come together. Actually, at this point too, if you want to add some food coloring to dye your salt dough, go ahead. It looks really cool, and if it's like multicolored, or you can split it up into different batches to actually make different colors and blend them together, marble them. It's awesome. But this will take a couple minutes to stir up. After it kind of comes together, you can use your hands, get in there, get messy, and knead it until it comes together and forms through the magic of television. Ta-da! I have created this earlier today and made a couple different colors. So we are going to make impressions so we can make trace fossils in our dough. And what I like to do is maybe join up with a fellow paleontologist and challenge them to figure out what happened in your little scene. So maybe here we have some land, awesome, and I guess maybe there was an ancient lake bed here at one point. So let's go ahead and add some water for it. Ta-da-da-da. And as I said, Mr. Red Panda was going down to the lake to get a drink of water. So here we have Mr. Red Panda. He's leaving footprints behind as he walks through. Now, of course, the red panda's feet are going to look very much different than like a raccoon or a beaver or a little monkey here. So you can learn what type of animal was doing what activity back in, 10,000 or 5 million years ago. Of course, the water probably wouldn't be there anymore, but a paleontologist would look up here and see evidence of the ancient lake bed. They would see the tracks from the red panda, and they could deduce or kind of come up with that story of what was going on. So it's fun to challenge your friends to think of, what was happening, to be kind of like a paleontological investigator. Or maybe, I don't know, 2 dinosaurs were having a fight. There would probably be a lot of footprints all together. And again, just different scenarios, different storylines to come up. So challenge your friends at home with your salt dough trace fossils, and let us know how, if you try this at home. Well, thank you so much for watching today. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new video. And be sure to check the description below, because we're going to be linking some of the science standards that are related to our project today. And there will also be a link to find out how to support our channel if you want to help us keep the science alive. Now, I've got to go find some gravity over here. Y'all have fun with your fossils. Bye!